If I get nannered, if I get nannered, I'm gonna go to the fearless accounts. I have point 16 underscore 17 and underscore 18. The only issue with the fearless accounts that I have is I don't have boxes over there. But I promise you, Gabby, I have time this evening and I have plenty of accounts. Thank you. I wouldn't expect anything less from her, Welch.
You know,
It just
that
kills
was
me that she's
rude.
sitting here reading all this stuff now, Michelle, and not even 20 minutes ago, she was dropping her phone, falling all over the couch, saying that she felt funny, she was super sleepy, and she was dizzy. What the hell did that fucking woo woo? What did they give her?
I got
I don't.
nannered. Thanks, Aaron. But you can't get rid of me. I got tons of accounts.
Darlene, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
That's why I was like, I got tons of accounts. Which one you want? So what did they say? They're gonna get me in big trouble. They got me on a ring camera driving down a public road. Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, and I'm sure they're going to tell the investigators I encouraged you to do that.
Oh no, you didn't. I gladly. You can message me. You have my. You have yeah. Just message me. I'll gladly talk to the investigator. I might actually know who the investigator is. Actually, I know a lot of people in this town. Like I said, I'm not scared. Aaron, bring it on. You don't scare me.
Did you hear me when I said that Karen took pictures of the house?
Yes, I did. I called my person.
Thank you.
No problem. I yeah, that's been taken care of. But that will be investigated too, just so they know. Because I've also said that we have that I put it all on me that I have actual proof of that being done. So it's not me making that up. My car tag on camera, let them have it. I don't care. They can have my address if they really want. Tell Aaron to message me. I'm not scared.
There was an accident. I took after 15 milligrams of Lexapro and was 5 and a 10. And so it was in different bottles. And so I thought it was a 5 milligram. So that'd be 3 pills would equal.
Yeah, night nurse. We'll do it in just 1 second.
Was what I took. But instead of the 5 milligrams, it was the 10. It was honestly a mistake. Mind you, God forbid, it was a mistake and I wasn't paying attention to the milligram because I thought that in my purse I put the 5 milligram, but it was a 10. Anyway.
What did you give Chloe?
Cameron was sleeping. He wasn't even up.
What did you give Chloe?
There was another adult in the house.
What did you give Chloe? Yeah, give Karen a box. What did you give Chloe?
Clarify Echo, I'm going to make a point. All these people in the live are saying, and people screen recording you are saying that about Chloe's medication. When I gave Gabi the medication, it was Chloe's exact dose. It was her sleep medicine, and Chloe takes 1.5 milligrams to go to sleep.
At midnight?
Yes, she gave it to her late, but it's okay because it's the weekend. So for all of you, oh my God, girl, goodbye. Like, seriously.
She had already given her meds.
Good, Chloe. I gave Gabi the exact amount of what to give my child.
I never gave any of.
5 went down,
So
y'all.
it's none of y'all's business what my child does.
There's socks in the chat.
That was the gummies.
So you gave her
Oh, so he
melatonin?
gave her the Ollie's Chillax, which is prescribed by her doctor. and she
Ollie's
give
is
it
not
to her.
prescribed. That
So you
Ollie's
guys
is
just
not.
need to
Ollie's is not a prescribed medication, you lying ass fucking Sasquatch. Ollie's is fucking over the counter vitamins, and you gave her the Chillax, which means it has melatonin in it on top of sleep medication at fucking midnight.
okay.
So
she
that call
normally
is
has
very
that.
much
Okay,
justified.
So, you know, just stop. Like, just shut the fuck up.
No, you shut the fuck up.
She didn't do anything wrong.
Why
She
are
was
we hiding
calm
out on
adult.
Aaron's live?
First of
Explain
all,
that.
let me clear that up too. Okay, yeah, my child has a cell phone. My child does not have her cell phone past 7:30 because she goes to bed between that time. Okay. Chloe does not have her phone. It comes in my room to be charged.
So that's you texting that
what
woman?
the fuck is she calling anybody on?
That's you doing that then, Karen? Did you just tell on yourself? Is that you harassing that fucking woman that
Oh my
supported the Girl
God,
Scouts of
guys,
Florida?
If I didn't trust them two with my kid, I wouldn't leave her there. But she and Chloe wanted to be with each other, so it happened. And she wasn't cold. Well, twin comforter over there with her and was covering up with it.
Huh?
So guys, just shut the fuck up. Know the right story before you run your goddamn mouth.
We've been sitting here watching it in living color, but we don't know what we're talking about.
I trust The Rock. No, because Rock's
Right, stop with the threats with the CPS, okay? This is not some type of scare tactic. If that's what you guys are here to do, great, awesome. At this point, you guys are just digging yourself a bigger hole. And to be honest with you, I can't stop you. But what I can tell you is I really recommend not doing what you're doing. I can't say too much, but I would stop if I were you.
You can't say
I
too
must be
much.
ridiculous because you know what? I don't care who I'm friends with. I'll be friends with you.
I just want to know what did I do? That I was a concerned citizen of Cape Coral and I witnessed you giving, we don't know what the hell medication that was, Karen. That could have been any fucking medication that your friend gave to your daughter saying, I don't know if you're supposed to get one of these or half of these. So that really seems like she was in the right state of fucking mind to be giving your kid anything. She shouldn't even be giving her a damn vitamin, nothing. She was not in the right state of goddamn mind. So you're damn right that I took my fat ass on over there as a concerned citizen to make sure that that child was okay. That was my only concern for the night, was that that child was okay. So you can threaten me with a good time because I live in this goddamn county and you can go ahead and take me wherever the hell you want to take me. I will stand on it. And I have plenty of people that were in here that witnessed that I was just being a concerned citizen because I sat on this live long enough watching that child got up past midnight at 10 fucking years of age. She's up. And we've got somebody that's sitting on a live that's not even paying attention to her. And yeah, I was concerned. I was very concerned. So I did my due diligence as a concerned citizen tonight.
People seem to have a problem with people making phone calls when they're justified, but they don't have a problem sitting in here talking shit. It's okay when we're talking shit. It's all funny and laughing and ha-ha and hee-hee and let's call our names, let's do this, let's do that. But when something really needs to be said
Shay,
and
she's
done,
on our main.
when something really needs to be said and done, that's when y'all motherfuckers want to start freaking clutching your pearls.
Feisty, try her main.
And
Also,
Karen, for the record, my husband and I've coached between football and cheer a lot of kids in this area. And I bet you I can call any one of them and they will gladly say that I will do anything for any damn kid, whether they're mine or not. I have more kids in this city that look at me as a parent figure than you could ever fucking dream of. So you're damn right. I will go and check on a child that I am concerned about. You're damn right.
Wait, Karen is still talking on Dad of One?
Yeah, they're still live on the Dad of One account. Karen's this shit. She just left that bitch sitting there. This woman done fucking gave this woman's kid a chillax gummy. She gave her two of them actually. She gave her two gummies.
Right
Then they
here.
turned around at midnight and gave her her actual sleeping medication. And then she left that bitch sitting over there. Look, she's
Okay,
just
so here's my child's name on the
look,
medication.
look at you. You can't make this shit up. Gabby has her paused and is live on her fucking main over here. Karen is in a live where there's nobody at.
Bedtime. See that? She got a 1.5 pill. It's a prescription. Hello.
Look at this shit.
I bet you do.
She's not even in the same live.
She's not
You
in
said
the
she's not
same
listening. She
live.
went on her main account.
Sleep at Gabby's house.
This is Aaron's account.
She left her sitting there.
And can I say this really quick? Karen, I don't give a shit how many prescription bottles you show me that have your daughter's name on it. It's the fact that Gabby was so fucking out of her mind giving your child medication. She didn't actually physically hand her the medication and know properly what she was fucking taking. That's my problem.
More shit to say?
She's sitting there having a whole argument. Well,
She's
Aaron's
not
live
letting
is
Gabby
paused.
is live over here. Y'all, I swear to God, y'all interrupted my porch time, and this shit is like,
Let me tell you something. I don't take medicine
hold
for
on.
ADHD. I don't have ADHD. Well, I do have ADHD, but I don't take medication for it. I take depression first. I take depression medicine. I have a prescription for Tirazepam for sleeping, and I have a prescription for what's it called? Zofran for nausea because.
Damn it.
So go ahead and try. I don't have that kind of prescription, and my daughter doesn't take Adderall either. She takes a different. She takes Focalin, which is a different.
Y'all can't fucking, y'all, we can't, this is crazy. This is fucking insane in the membrane.
I don't know. My daughter doesn't have access. She has
These
like
people
5
are in
apps on
charge
her
of
phone.
little lives. I don't get it.
Shut up, bitch. I monitor her phone all the time.
You're not even monitoring the fact that you're not in the same live with the bitch you're trying to help.
I am at my house, and my daughter is sleeping next to me.
I'm trying to get this arranged. Hold on, y'all.
She put a draft in it. Y'all need to shut the fuck up. Get your fucking facts straight.
Look at this.
On Reddit.
These are two totally different lives, y'all. Look at this shit.
And she has to be hearing Karen talk. Unless she turned the volume all the way down on that phone.
Why hasn't it timed out yet? She's been paused for over 5 minutes. Why hasn't it timed out and booted her yet?
Because Karen's talking.
Fucking facts straight before you come at somebody. Addie's for
What
what? I don't
in
get
the
that. You don't have that in my
actual
house.
fuck is going on right now? So
Okay, my
she was
21-year-old
just
lives
like,
in New York,
Karen, I don't want to hear
Love
your
is
shit.
stupid.
I'm going to go live on my own phone.
and my 10-year-old.
You just stay over here on Aaron's phone.
Look, and didn't even tell her.
And yeah.
She's not even talking
So
about the
you
same
guys go
shit.
fuck yourselves, mind your own fucking business, and goodbye. Bye.
I'm sorry, Karen,
then,
but
they're all over there gonna call CPS and all that, and they were threatening, and then they were threatening Karen and threatening me.
so is Aaron here?
and
What is this?
some really, really horrible things. And at this
What the
point,
fuck?
I'm just like,
Where are you at,
okay.
Aaron?
And I told him, I said,
What
if
is
I
that?
were you, I wouldn't do
That don't
this.
look like that.
Aaron, can you hear us? Can you show that video that you supposedly have of my car and my license plate asking for a friend? I'd like to really see it.
Who is this?
You don't want to take my
Yep.
advice.
Or his girlfriend, one of the two.
There's
I
Gabby.
have to tell you.
This is Aaron's account.
I'm good. Jim.
Here's
You're a
Gabby.
fucking idiot. Literally.
Who is that?
Idiot. And then somebody like live streaming like came to
Really? That's weird.
Yeah, it's just weird because I just went in on a different account and that's not there. Your phone is just frozen.
What's
That's
there?
weird. That's not my
You
phone. That's my
guys.
Or
freaking computer.
your computer. Yeah, because it's just a coffee cup.
You guys, I'm being honest. If I were you, I would stop talking and I would stop doing what you're doing.
Thank you
Don't
so
tell
much.
me what to do, girlfriend. I'll do what I please. I'm gonna keep talking.
Warning. I'm just
Oh,
not your mouth.
Ain't nobody finna tell me to be quiet. My husband can't even make me be quiet.
Mine either.
My advice is don't.
And again, Gabby, I was a concerned citizen. I sat on this live for well over probably damn near 2 hours now. And about an hour ago, little over an hour ago, I witnessed you not knowing what medication you were giving a child. So, yes, I was very concerned. And yes, I did come to let those EMTs know what was going on because there was a child involved again.
What are you doing, Bean?
Like the drug.
Oh, he's making sure he's live ended, I guess.
Well, no, you don't get that because everyone's coming at me and saying some horrible things, thinking that I just did that on purpose, and I did not do that on purpose.
You seem perfectly fine right now.
Y'all keep texting.
I even explained what happened. It was an honest mistake. And it wasn't on purpose.
okay. But she said that she grabbed those pills out of her purse, but didn't people in the chat say that she grabbed those pills from the bottom cabinet?
Yep.
No, you don't know me well enough to form a judgment.
So which is it? Did she get the pills from the bottom cabinet or did she get them from her purse?
Maybe she keeps her purse in the bottom cabinet.
Well,
Well, hell, she keeps handcuffs in the kitchen cabinet. Who knows?
so when 911 was called, they came in. The fireman was a pharmacy tech, and she said my heart rate was elevated, but she thought I should go in. But she said the maximum dose is 40 milligrams, so she needed to stay home.
Are you really gonna lie right now, Gabby? There was no firefighters there. There were two EMTs slash paramedics. I don't know what their actual title was, but they were from the ambulance company. There was no fucking firefighters there. Don't you lie.
Well, she slipped up on him. She slipped up on it just then. She said that the paramedic pharmacy tech told her that she thought she should go in. So she denied going in, and then in the same breath said that she told her she could stay home. So she's inebriated as fuck. I mean, Bean is being gracious, showing her eyes open. But her eyes aren't even open.
I was told that the maximum dose was only 20. So when Aaron's like, you took 30,
Didn't she just say 40?
See, this is the issue. If you made a mistake in your inebriated state and took the wrong amount of your own medicine, how does Karen not know that you made a mistake and possibly gave Chloe some of your medicine instead of her medicine? You didn't even take your medicine correctly. It wasn't a mistake, Gabby. You're drunk.
So I just took 3 to equal the 15 milligrams, and it wasn't the 5 milligrams, it was the 10. Because what happened was when I took that, I went to go lay down, and within seconds, I felt different, and I felt really tired than usual.
That normally happens after you lay down from drinking out of a bowl.
And when did she go lay down? She's been on live the entire fucking time. She never went to go lay down.
I just felt really weak and Well, Lexapro does make me tired.
It could be the shit you were drinking out of a Tupperware bowl.
I am. Yeah, that's the meds that happened. Yes, Yes, it was the Lexapro for my depression and anxiety.
Well, you said you were diagnosed with PTSD, so I would like to know what they prescribed you for PTSD, because you don't get Lexapro for PTSD.
Does it clear up? I mean, come on, you guys. Let's really not make a big deal out of this.
Oh, I'm making a big deal out of it.
Please.
Oh, sweetheart, you're the one that decided to be on live and decided to do all this. None of us forced you to do this. We would never even know if you weren't on live that this happened tonight.
No, I'm a certified medical assistant. 40 milligrams is the highest dose of. Well, that's good. Thank God. I was fucking freaking out because I thought it was over the maximum dose. But if it's 40 milligrams, then I'm fine.
She already said that. And then she changed it to 20.
But she's still alive.
And now she's back to 40.
And she's still alive.
What is that craft thing you do called diamond painting?
And she can read too. If you were so fucking far gone on Lexapro and all the things, those words would be blurred lines right now. You wouldn't be able to read them.
Drinking water.
And really quick, because I did see, I think it was Stephanie that was in the chat that said this. Yes, to anybody that is recovering, my heart goes out to you tonight. I know that this is going to be severely triggering to a lot of people. And again, my heart goes out to you, and I am here if you need somebody to vent, talk to, you name it, because she's struck another chord again tonight.
And with that being said, if you're triggered, please don't watch. Feisty said it 100 times. Log out. Protect your mental health.
You know what? In the freaking chaos of all of this, I didn't even think about the recovery community. That didn't even cross my mind. And you know what's even crazier? I'm going to throw another wrench in there because I like to throw wrenches. Y'all know me. She has made several threats over the past couple of weeks that she's going to be taking a ride to the beach. And you guys are pushing me to do this and that and everything else. And she's had a pretty rough day over there. And I'm just wondering if this was a piss poor attempt for the bullying. You understand where I'm coming from? She wasn't getting the attention
Yep.
that she needed from Danny. She does say 100 times. She done said 100 times that she wanted to take a ride to the beach and all that kind of stuff. I think what she did was 100% intentional, and she scared the shit out of Aaron, and Aaron called 911 because she didn't want him to call 911. She looked a little pissed that he called 911. But the thing is she doesn't really want to unalive herself. She's using this as a tool. Because if she wanted to, she'd have took the whole fucking bottle. She wouldn't have just took 3 or 4.
Cinnamon Roll said, Feisty, later watch Nookie's live over. She literally asked, anyone streaming me? And then takes her meds.
Wow.
I'm going to go watch it. Because I know exactly what these people are going to do. They're going to make me, oh my God, whatever. Whatever.
Gabi, sweetheart, we don't do shit. You do all of this by clicking that go live button and putting all of this out there.
I will find it.
Somebody said, how did she get out of the ambulance? That's because I never took her.
She did not. According to Gabi, let's go. I'll hear like this. According to Gabi, just a few minutes ago, she said that the EMT worker that showed up there was also a pharmacy tech, and she told her that she felt like she should go in, but Gabi denied services.
Do you want mama?
She did not want Aaron to call
want mommy,
911. She
baby?
looked at him like he was crazy when he said he was calling 911.
And now Cam is up.
Well, I mean, it's 2 o'clock.
Fire department came. Yes, the doctor prescribed me hydroxyzine as well. Yes. Yes. Listen, it was an honest mistake, you guys. It's not like I purposely did that.
Yeah, you did.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, you did. You've been sitting there drinking fucking Scooby snacks out of a Tupperware bowl, fucking digging pills out the bottom cabinet of your kitchen counter, all kinds of things. Every move you make is calculated. You know exactly what you're doing. And that spineless freaking slug you have over there in that house, he knows exactly what's going on too.
And down to the point that this is all calculated. All this is going on, and you're still on the fucking live, Gabi.
Yep.
And not only are you still on the live, you went on to Aaron's fucking account first, and then you had enough fucking conscious ability to go and get on your fucking phone and on your account.
I didn't know.
Make that make sense, please. But you're so screwed up from overtaking your medications.
I got you, Gabi. Give me a moment.
For sleeping, it's great. Do you? I do.
You know, I might be nannered on my main from going live.
I don't want
Crazy Mama, he's Nookie on YouTube.
I might be nannered on my main from going live, Gabi, and the main reporters, but my main is not nannered from going live on TikTok Studio. And because it's muted over there, I can go live on my main and over here. Hold, please. Let me get logged
I don't
in.
know. I'm just scared. So what was the whole thing with your daughter? That wasn't my daughter. That was with Chloe.
God, now I gotta wait for it to update.
Chloe had Karen put the right medication, the right dosage in this little container. And that's what I gave her. It was a chillax, and then it was her actual meds from her doctor. I was just doing what Karen was telling me to do.
At midnight?
I never gave her anything else. God forbid, that is horrible, and I am not like that. And for people to assume and for people to think that I would do something like that is absolutely fucking disgusting. But, however, it's the internet and people are freaking weird. Second of all, I mean, you can question Chloe.
Y'all please pick up 5 in here.
It's the same thing.
Who?
We're trying to get Fearless 5 to 10K.
Let's call the doctor's office. Let's call.
Oh, is our loofah boy here?
Involved. Let's get my doctor involved. Let's get my psychiatrist involved. Because at this point, I mean,
Loofahs unite.
Somebody that's calling the hospital and getting a room number. Okay.
I didn't call the hospital to get the room number.
About that.
Say my name, bitch.
Be so for real.
Say my name. Say my name.
Ridiculous.
Be so
You're
for
ridiculous.
real.
You ain't even been to that hospital.
Damn, that be so for real sounds like somebody else on this app, too.
Loofah team unite.
I'm done talking.
And Gabi, dear, it is not about giving Chloe the correct medicine that Karen laid out for you. It's the simple fact that you can't even take your fucking medication correctly. And you think that we're going to believe that you were able to give a child, her medication that she is supposed to take correctly. That's the problem.
Stay in your own lane. Chillax is an over-counter, is supplement, and a lot of parents give it to their kids.
Not on top of sleep medicine.
They're
not
that.
I was going to say, you just said 2 seconds ago, Gabi, that you gave her that and her actual prescribed medicine.
But you did not tell what to do. You don't know what the doctor has prescribed these kids. You don't know their birth date. You don't know anything. And for you
But
guys,
Karen just told us that the doctor prescribed the chillax.
this is just
So which is it?
this is high school drama.
No, it's
What
not.
it is.
Giving a child medication while you're fucking inebriated
It
is
is
not
worse
high
than
school drama.
You guys are acting very immature.
You can't drive a car when you're drunk. You can't operate machinery when you're drunk. You can't go to work when you're drunk. And you sure as hell can't be taking care of no fucking kids and medicating them when you're drunk.
And the fact that you alone,
You're
Gabby,
all up in
said,
my mouth now.
and the fact that alone, Gabby, you said to Chloe, word for word, I don't know if you're supposed to get a whole or a half, proves that you had no fucking clue what that child was supposed to take at that given fucking time. So there is a problem right there in the verbiage that you used on a live, public live video.
Yep,
You're
wrong verbiage.
always welcome in my box, my loofah lover. Hey, find out.
Hey, hun, I just wanted to point out, because I know Gabby and Aaron's watching over here, that her staying live, when the investigator sees all the videos, it shows her level of awareness to come up with all of her gaslighting and excuses that she's throwing out there. So she's just providing evidence that she's the one full of shit and caused the whole shit show. I
Listen,
just want to point that out for her because she likes to think we're all single-celled numbnuts like her dickless wonder she's
you're,
palling around with.
like you and Brownie, I too have spoken with people down there in the great state of Florida, and things are not going the way she thinks they're going. Okay.
Oh, no, they're not.
And that investigator that she went and cried to is focusing on a group of people that she originally reported. He is not taking any more names, any more reports, any more of the bullshittery. And all of this shit that she's doing is a scare tactic. But I'm not scared of her.
Here's another thing he's not taking her seriously.
No, he told me that he had to do his job because
Right.
it was a legitimate report. And he said that he has told her several times that she needed to log off because she is causing a lot of this problem onto herself. And she has told him every time he tells her to get off the internet, she has told him, this is how I make my money. This is my money. She told the CPS investigator that everything she does on here is satire and, for views and money.
That's what she told the judge too. But, when you're handing these investigators and judges and attorneys her own videos of her doing this shit, they know. And then she, like you said, she tells everybody it's all satire, but then she wants to cry to them and waste the resources so she has more content. How does everybody think that they actually appreciate that shit? No, they don't. She's going to end herself up behind bars where she fucking belongs. And what she's really lucky is that I'm sick of going to court and I'm not pressing my own fucking charges.
Everybody follow the top box. This is our lovely loofah Fearless 5.
Is this the account you're trying to get to 10K?
He wants them all to 10K.
Y'all, we really need to get 5 to 10K. We would like to get the Fearless 5 account to 10K, but he does other things on this account, and you can keep your fucking spirit box over there on the mute. You hear me? I don't want no part of that shit. But we need to get him to 10K because he is a very techie guy, and he would really, really, really love to take advantage of TikTok's live studio. So if you guys, anytime you see this account anywhere, please grab it. Please grab it. Grab it on all of your trolls. Go make some trolls and grab it because we need to get him to 10K. I was just going to go buy him some followers, but we didn't want to mess his account up. But, we were just going to buy him some. Did you see the pictures, 5?
Go ahead, sorry.
I have not.
All right, sorry, find
You
out.
have not seen the pictures. So here, this is what we've got a whole new thing happening over here. I still have to print some more, but we have a very dedicated artist that follows us around, and they're not Gabi fans. We have acquired some beautiful coloring pages.
Yes, yes.
Okay, check it out, check it out. I've got more. I just have to
No,
print them.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. This is a doctor. This would probably be really good for today. Really good. Okay. But anyways, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go into Canva and I'm gonna download these into Canva and I'm gonna make a coloring book. And I am going to put my LLC on it so Miss Jacobson over here can't try to do anything to me about it. And all proceeds to this coloring book is gonna go to the Wounded Warrior Foundation. Are y'all in? Are we in? I think we're in.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm in.
But I did not create these drawings. There's a very what's the name? What's the name? What's the name?
Gabby's
now?
tack 2.
Is
Gabby's
it
tack 2.
is it mouse potato or tack two?
No, that's tack 2's pictures. I've got the same ones printed out.
We need to make us a coloring book.
Oh, I thought it was mouse potato.
And accidentally.
Are we sure? Is it tack two?
I took
I'm
3 of the 10s.
Where'd it go? Hold on, I gotta pull it up.
yeah,
Hold
I
on.
mean, I've
Shit,
got
maybe they're running the same. I don't know.
Where'd my damn iPad go? Oh, hold on.
What?
Oh shit.
Thank you for letting me up in the box, Feisty. If
That made more sense.
guys
now.
have it, you guys can ask me whatever. I'm an open book. I have nothing to hide.
Thank you, Find Out. And I love your videos, by the way. You made me fucking laugh.
Thank you. I try to make people laugh and keep my feelings out of it, but sometimes it's hard. She likes to trigger people.
This one, Stephanie, this one.
that one I don't have.
Yeah, that was Zombie who did that one.
Right,
Yeah,
that one I
Zombie
don't.
did that one.
30
Yeah,
and
the ones that you just showed are the same ones that
I've
I.
also been gifted quite a few of these right here,
That's pretty good.
which I'm absolutely in love
Would you like
with.
to see the 5 and
Oh
10
my
milligrams?
God. That's great.
I only took one because that's where I'm prescribed.
We have a
I
cheerleading one.
take what I'm prescribed, you guys.
Oh,
I'm
and the
gonna have
net
a
in the
contest.
background.
We need to have a contest. Y'all know my candles and stuff are packed, but I think we're gonna have a contest. Whoever can make this net look just like the net that hangs on her wall, you might just get a free candle from me. I'm just saying.
Okay, okay.
No.
Ooh, can I try too?
Mhm.
Look, I'll show you the ones I got printed out if you want.
I want to see.
Fake.
I mean, it's the same ones.
Are you drawing too?
I'm about to be. It's the only way I can get my fucking aggression out.
All these artists among us, y'all.
I know.
Yeah,
We're
I
just
do
gonna start
art.
calling him, but we're gonna call him the Loofah King. That's what Shay and I are gonna. We named him.
You know what? I'll take it. I'm the Loofah
Oh,
King.
okay, okay.
You'll be the Lufa King.
But look, that's where I got it from, y'all.
King Loofah.
Yeah, you know, on Ghostbusters they had a gatekeeper. You're the Lufa keeper.
You know, art is great therapy. It really is.
Shay,
And every
King
good groupie
Loofah.
shop vacation I've ever had, art was the best.
I think I'm gonna start on that
First of
one.
all, I know people are worried about royalties and all that kind of stuff and everything else. Anything, Gabby trying to sue somebody, just because I just want to talk about it for
Oh,
a second.
hold on. Let
Gabby
me
trying
try.
to sue somebody for like this right here. Her name is not on it. She does not
Wait, let me
own.
get.
Oh,
Hold on. I just gave
well, yeah,
him
we
the
can
big
do it.
box.
Oh, Gabby's tattoo. There it is. Her name is nowhere on these pictures right here. So, you know, she can't. Ooh, I like the sunflower one now. Look at Aaron. Oh, not the 5 o'clock stubble.
Yeah, that's
Look
the one
at
I'm gonna
that.
start on first, I think.
You did that one?
No. This is all Gabby's tack 2. Look, that's the
Oh, not
Medusa.
the
That's the Medusa hair.
not the hair. Was
Yeah.
it from the car the other day?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true. Oh, wow.
Oh,
oh,
that looks like what she looks like right now.
yeah. No, I think no. This is all from Gabby's tack 2.
There's a couple of people that are doing them because the ones I got were from Zombie.
All
Oh,
right.
Shay says she tagged you in these, Feisty.
I know. I saved a bunch of them.
Oh my God, you guys are so creative.
Okay, Rebecca.
Okay. Back up.
There's
My
they're
God.
asking me a question about court
Right.
costs. I've said before, we were
Oh,
told by the attorney Mike that the
I
judge
don't know how to.
ordered court costs, not in writing, you know, if it's not an order officially, then no. But we were told that, yes.
That's what I find out. Thank you so much for clarifying that, because I was
I've
called
done
a
it before,
liar
but people don't.
because I said that
Ah,
myself before. I said, I said all this stuff being said about people being Gabby having to pay him back. I said there's not a court order. I have the freaking court papers. There's not an order there, and I was called a liar, and it's unfortunate that you guys were told that you were going to get paid back, and the judge didn't put it in an order. That is extremely
Right.
unfortunate, but I
And,
mean, it is what it is.
right. And here's the thing: if you haven't been through this, clerks make mistakes all the time. Paperwork gets shuffled around. Not everything gets wrote down. It does happen that way. But I had tried to clear it up in Villains Live like a couple months back. I spoke on it then, and people forget real easy.
You know what?
But
That's
we
a
were
good
told
question.
that. But yeah, if it's not on an
Subject.
order,
Can
then
I?
That's a good question, Dictor. Hold on just a second, Christine. Find out. Did you guys ever get the actual transcripts?
I have been trying. This is what I've got so far. I've been contacting the clerk of courts, requesting them. They finally got back to me and said they don't have those. That I have to get in contact with report or something. I got the email. It's another. I don't know what you call it. My brain's not working. It's too late. But it's another branch. But it's the. I guess they send all of their transcripts to another place that puts them on, or takes the recording and then does whatever. It's called some report something.
Right.
But I'll make a
When I
post
had to
about
get
it.
when I had to get the transcripts from down there, where
Feisty,
HP.
Feisty, I'm just gonna send these to you on Instagram, and then you can print them and show them. That would be easier because it's hard to see.
Thank you so much. The
Okay.
I had to shit. I had to get the transcripts, and then I had to get the Well, they sent me the voice transcripts, like the court recording itself, but I needed it on paper. You know what I'm saying? So I had to pay
Right.
extra to have it actually written down on paper. But that was a private company. But if it was said in court that she needs to pay y'all back, if y'all can get the transcripts and it's in the minutes of that court, you can take those transcripts back to that clerk and they will fix that. They will put it in an order. But
Well,
it
that's
has
what
to
I'm
be
hoping.
yeah.
But you know what it's not with the clerk of court, so I have to contact email this other place, and then because you call them and they give you the fucking runaround like crazy. You get better response when you email them, or that's what's worked for me.
Okay, I have a question.
Hmm.
DST love, what the heck? I'm gonna try a quick cussing. What the heck are you talking about in the chat?
When
Feisty,
I'm
why did you lie to your friends and supporters saying you filed a police report on Slot, then sent to the detectives in Alabama? You never did either one? What
and
are you talking about?
and you notice how? How do you know what I filed and what I didn't file? You must have missed that live. You must have missed that whole live where I said I wasn't even wasting my time with that $500. But I think if I go dig deep enough in my emails, I can pull up an email where that investigator messaged me wanting my fucking witness statement. And we're not even talking about Slot. So it's funny to me that it's 2 o'clock in the morning and all of a sudden out of nowhere, some random troll comes in here and starts asking questions about Slot. So Slot, is that
Right?
you? Are you, are you up late worried about that fucking federal charges you're facing over there, girl? I would be too. I would be too. I'm gonna see you in July, bitch. I'm coming. I will be
I'm
there.
from nowhere.
no, it's not.
And Lauren, that's
Not.
correct. She can't get the FOIA because of the open investigation. However, there's no longer an open investigation for me because I've done nothing. I'm clear. So, but yeah, until Gabby quits pulling her shit, nobody can get the FOIA. But that's not the court records. That's closed. Gabby had no evidence. I've never contacted that girl. I don't go real life. I don't go in her chat. I don't get in her box. I don't troll her. I stream her. That's all I do.
My personal opinion, if you see something going on online and you call out of like legitimate concern, I don't feel like that's going real life. I feel like
I
that's
don't
seeing
either.
something.
I agree with you. I think
You
if
know,
you see something, say something. I'm all about protecting kids. I got into all this shit because I asked an active addict that was ODing on live every day reading fake tarot to please put age restrictions on her fucking content so my grandkids wouldn't have to watch her OD nightly. That's how I got into this shit. So that's
I have
all
a
I've
really
ever
great
done
1 minute
wrong
clip if you want to see it.
is ask someone to hold up their end of a YouTube agreement and put the age restrictions on their content so that when my grandkids were on YouTube Kids, her fucking shitty ass ODing every goddamn night, conning people out of money, wasn't showing up on my kids' FYP. That makes me a bad guy.
I have a 1 minute clip. Mind if I?
let me give you a big box, best friend.
Is anyone streaming me? I go with salt water. I'm good. Fuck my Lexapro. I forgot to take it. Fuck. I didn't even make a sound. I totally fucking forgot.
She says, is anybody streaming me? Somebody in the chat said, I didn't see anybody. And she says, that's good. And then all of a sudden, fuck, I forgot my Lexapro.
Who the frick acts like that when they forget to take their medicine? Who gets all dramatic when they forget to take their medicine?
A
I
twat.
don't. That man.
Sorry.
Look, that open mouth chewing that she does over there. She would have never even went on the first date with my husband. He can't stand that shit, and he don't
That's
care
all
who
rage
you are.
baiting. That is all rage baiting.
Thank you, Cinnamon, for steering me in the direction of finding that. It's
There
on Nookie's
wasn't.
YouTube if anybody wants to
There was
watch it.
not no damn fire truck at her house. There was an EMT ambulance at her house. That is all. That is
There was
all.
an
And Aaron.
ambulance.
Yeah, it was
There
an
was an
ambulance.
ambulance with at least a female and a male, whether they were paramedics or EMTs. That was all that was there.
She keeps telling everybody it was the fire department, but I mean, maybe she's just too stupid. She doesn't know the difference. Because today she thought the White House was in fucking Wisconsin. So I mean,
I
the
missed
girl.
that. too.
I would be so upset with my fucking my mother. I would be so upset with my mother that she failed me so bad that I don't even know what state the damn White House is in.
She
I
told
would,
us
I would be so upset.
The White House was in the White House.
Oh, and Dallas is a state.
Oh, that's a new one.
I mean, Dallas is pretty big, y'all.
I
It
have a
is.
question. Like, when did stupidity become a flex or become cute? Like, when I was in my 30s, I didn't want nobody to think I was stupid.
When's her birthday? June 2nd, 19. That's when stupidity became a flex.
And she kept talking earlier today about her disabilities, her learning disabilities and stuff like that. And it only confirms even more for me that I don't think Cameron's
Hey,
the one
Snod.
getting that check. I think she's getting a check. I think she's been getting a check since she was a wee tot. Since she was a wee tot.
Here's the thing, though. For her not to be able to pronounce those words like rotisserie and shit, she'd have to have lived under a rock. Because we've all heard other people say those words. And if she truly had trouble pronouncing words, she would never be able to get them right.
Mucinex?
You know what I'm saying? I was tongue-tied. I had to have my tongue clipped when I was younger so that I could pronounce words. I still can't pronounce those words.
Well,
I just don't.
why?
She doesn't have a true diagnosis on Cameron. I know that for a fact because we are experiencing it with a best friend who's going through trying to get a true diagnosis. I have spoken with several mothers that says it has taken years to get a true diagnosis. I don't believe for 1 second Cameron is receiving any type of assistance, and I think that a lot of the reason why she pushes so hard to keep her money down is because if she makes too much money, they will take her check. They watch an adult on Social Security more than they watch a child receiving Social Security. And when she started talking about the two different guidelines and stuff like that, I'm half wondering if Aaron gets some type of disability.
Does is weird, but it's all calculated. And here's the thing: Mimi taught her how to do all this scamming and stealing from the government. You guys, I wish y'all could have seen that old bat in the courtroom holding her hand up to God, but lying through her fucking false teeth on the stand, committing perjury left and right. Like, I don't have nothing against Christians. I have a lot against those fake ones like Gabi and her Mimi, but not against the real ones. You know what I'm saying? It was sickening watching this 70-something use her old age and her God, her sky pappy, not God, sky pappy.
Well, he did rise again.
Right? Zombie Jesus. But it was gross. Like, it was just gross.
One of my biggest questions is Cam is what, 4?
4.5.
4.5. He was born in December. He's 4.5 years old. They have lived in Florida, Illinois,
Almost 4.5.
and Florida again in his 4.5 short years of life. How did he even see a doctor long enough to get him diagnosed with anything? She doesn't vaccinate him. She's claimed that. She doesn't believe in vaccinations. He rarely goes and sees a doctor, so I highly doubt he's had his well baby visits. But yet she's taken him to a doctor enough to be diagnosed with autism. I don't
really take him to a doctor. She takes him to urgent care. If he was to go to a regular pediatrician and get his well baby checks, she couldn't keep up the facade. Okay? And it's also neglect that she hasn't took him to a dentist yet. Not had his first little checkup or nothing.
He's never been to a dentist?
No.
Oh, he should have been. He
You know what?
should have been.
I don't understand that. Find out. I don't get that at all because when I had my niece with me, and we were dealing with the state and all that stuff with her, that was one of the reasons why.
Because of non-payment for rent, they are hustlers.
I mean, most of the time,
They're
though, when
fucking
you're involved with
hustlers.
CPS, they don't just take documents that you hand them. They make you sign medical releases so they can get them from the doctor's office.
She moves a lot. She's been able to slip through the cracks continuously. And she's the type that will contact the director of CPS and cry, "I'm being bullied, blah, 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 blah," and has her Mimi call them, "She's being bullied, blah, 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 blah." There's actually a video on YouTube where this shit was going on when she was in Itasca, and she had the 70 CPS calls. Melissa Sue can probably find it, but where she's talking about what she actually did to get out of those and how she conned them. She is a con.
So there's recordings of her
talking about
describing what she did to get out of a CPS investigation.
Yes, but not really. She's not really saying this is what I did to get out of it. What she's doing is she's telling you. You know how she tells on herself. She's like, "Well, I contacted this person, and this is what I told them." That's what I mean.
Didn't she blame the forgery on Shay?
Yes, ma'am. There's videos of that here on TikTok and YouTube.
What forgery?
The forging documents of autism. She had a moderator named Shay, not the Shay we know from our chat. A different Shay. Yeah, she had her as a moderator, and she apparently sent her the paperwork,
Shay
and
stocked
Shay.
it.
Go ahead.
Wait, what?
The old Shay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not this
Not the
Shay.
Shay we know in our chat. Not
No,
Shay.
No.
absolutely not Shay 16.
No.
No. Right. Here's the thing. I've only been watching them for about a year, but all the old stuff is over on YouTube. And I'm a bored 55-year-old lady, empty nester. I don't do nothing but crafts and whatever the fuck I want to. So I've got time to put that on TV and do my crafts. The old stuff.
Yeah, airdrop is real. I love it.
Thank you.
But yeah, she
But, you
blamed
know,
that girl and said she sent her the documents and she whited it out and put in doctors' names and forged the documents and sent them
Yeah.
back to her. And I mean, it was
I
a whole
would've
thing when
never-
they had a falling out.
I would have never been streaming Gabi, but see, she took it upon herself to lie on me. Like she did, like she's lied on multiple creators. I might have said some foul shit, but that kid is feral. Okay?
Mm.
But you know what? I've
She
never
allows
done
him to be,
anything
find
he
out. She allows
Yeah.
him to be.
She bred him to be that way. She's
Yeah.
fucking feral.
So
Well,
really
it's
quick,
learned.
because
It's
I'm gonna
learned
take
behavior.
Wait, that's not me making a bad judgment on the child. Maybe it's my generation, but that is when I say he's feral, that's a judgment on his mother. He's 4. He doesn't know better. He's had a camera in his face since he was born. And
And no
Yeah.
discipline and no routine and no
yep.
It's learned
understanding of right
behavior.
and wrong. And
So
he's got
I
no
do feel bad.
consequences.
Right. And I do say stuff wrong. I get nervous speaking publicly, even with not being on camera. So my words come out wrong. I'm not trying to be like Gabby, but I say stuff. I think it makes sense to me, but it doesn't to everybody else. But when I'm saying shit like he's feral, and I'm not judging the child, I'm judging his parent.
I call my friends feral, so it's okay. I understand what you're saying.
Well, for God's sakes, the kid defecates on the floor and thinks it's
call my
funny.
own.
And she,
Right. And have you guys done the research on why kids that age usually do that stuff?
it's typically for attention.
Well, for attention, or they're lashing out because of emotional abuse, neglect, sexual abuse is a possibility. That's all that's all documented. That's all reasons why they're hard to potty train, or why they will shit and piss, not in the toilet, but all over the house. You know, Villain posted that video that's going around of the man telling you what these perverts do with your children that you post on social media. Gabby puts out perfect content for them to do that with, where he's licking the popsicle or blowing the chat kisses. She's
We're
peddling
walking
to
around
the
in a
pedos.
t-shirt and a pull-up, but yeah.
Yep, she's peddling to the pedophiles. And I know she knows she's doing it on purpose. You can't convince me otherwise. Because if you watch her face, the bitch is evil. Watch her when she's doing something that she knows hurts people. She's got little micro expressions where you'll catch her smirking, or I'm just sitting here doing diamond art.
Do you have the blue loofah in your freaking collar right up there?
He does.
I was trying to stay quiet and let everybody talk, and I'm just over here admiring because it's gone from roaches to loofahs to all the things. You know,
He's got them all, the flies, everything.
Did you go out and buy that loofah just for us, or is that a used loofah from the shower?
That's the loofah from the shower that gets too vigorously used and he has to replace. Remember?
No, it's his new one. It's his new one.
Take my butt to bed because it is like 2:30 in the morning. For my new buddy Aaron, it's so funny that tonight you called that 911 little ambulance fiasco for Gabriella because you were so worried about her, right? Must have been on this live the entire time to know what I was doing, and then to take your happy ass to stand outside to wait for me to drive by when I was going to talk to the EMTs. It's really funny that you were so freaking worried about her. But
She bites that baby. She pinches that baby. She neglects that baby, but he ain't got the balls to be a man to protect his own son, but he will protect his dick sucker. That ain't a man.
Oh Lord, I just had Robin flashbacks.
No, but I don't know. I was just sitting here like on my nice porch, Aaron, after, I feel pretty proud of myself because, like I said, no matter what kid in Lee County, I will stand up for them. I promise you that. I will stand up for them. And that's what I did tonight. But I'm just sitting here and I'm like, man, for him to have known that I circled around the blocks so I could come back around to speak to the EMTs to check on a minor child that we don't know what you gave that child because, we're just going based off of what was said. Well, at least I am. Let me speak for myself. I was going based off of a live where Gabrielle said, I don't know if you're supposed to have one of these or half of these. I don't know what the medication was. I have no clue. But as a concerned citizen, I'm going to say something, but it's funny that you were so worried about her and her possible quote unquote OD, but yet your ass was still on this live stream reporting me and then also knowing exactly my ever freaking move. And you waited outside your house for me when I was driving on a public road because you were so concerned about Gabby. I'm confused. I really am fucking confused on that you were so worried about her, but you were sitting in this live stream to hear what we all had to
Good
say.
point. That's a
I
really
have
good
an idea. He ran out there. He was watching the live. You're right, because when he showed his face a while ago on the live, he said that he heard you say that you were out there, and that you were gonna, drive by. So he heard it all. He went out there to stop you from talking to them paramedics about Chloe.
I'm pretty sure I heard him say that he was in this live listening and recording.
He did not want you talking to them paramedics about Chloe. So he stood outside that door. He heard us talking about you talking to them paramedics. So he took his ass outside to keep you from talking to them paramedics. He did not want them paramedics to know that Gabby gave that baby medicine, whether it was her medicine or not. He did not want them to know that she gave that medicine to her while she was inebriated. I bet they don't even know she's been drinking.
Sure they don't. I'm sure they don't. But here's the thing. We wouldn't be concerned about Chloe if Gabby hadn't have been running her mouth saying, oh, I don't know how much I'm supposed to give you, but here. Right?
Yeah,
Yep.
and
And the
if
thing
there
is
wasn't
that
anything going on, then why did Karen go get her?
so
exactly.
fast.
And here's the other thing, Aaron, you don't know me from diddly fucking squat, and you don't know who I know in this town, but I did make a phone call because you wanted to be out there and throw a big hissy fit about me driving by and stopping and that I was stalking you and Gabby and all this shit. No, sweetheart, I was on a public road that anybody in the city of Cape Coral can drive down. It's not your road. You don't fucking own it. In fact, I actually own that more than you do because I actually pay property fucking taxes because I own my house here. You don't. So don't tell me that you own that road because you don't. But I'm allowed to drive down there and I'm allowed to be a concerned citizen because I did hear Gabby say what I've already said. She did not know what she was giving that poor child. So you can say what all you want and you can go run my name in the dirt. I really don't give a fuck because I can do far worse with you, buddy.
Let me say, for one, I appreciate you doing that because it's about protecting the kids. See something, say something. And I don't care how much that makes people hate me. I like being hated. It's a thing.
He can say I was out there screaming. I definitely wasn't, and the EMTs are my witness. And the individual who I was on the phone call with, who I'm not going to name, because I know he's listening, they heard everything. They heard who was the one screaming, and it wasn't me. Buddy boy, I can get loud. Trust me, I can yell right now, and I guarantee you can hear me from your house. I can get loud, but I know the time and the place for that. And let me tell you what, you're not worth my breath to get loud over. But what I will get loud over is you trying to paint me out to be a bad person. I'm not, sweetheart. And I can promise you, like I said, there are plenty of people in this county that will have my back when it comes to my caring for children in this community. Because actually, there are kids right now, Aaron, that are playing college football that my husband has coached that love us to fucking pieces. So I can promise you that I have far more far more connections in this town than you ever can fucking dream of. And the only connections that you have in this fucking town are what your fucking fiance has put all over fucking TikTok.
Again, I thank you. And Feisty, thanks for letting me in the box. I'm going to go ahead and drop and just listen. Y'all have a good night.
Have a good night.
Good night, good night, good night.
Thank you, Brenda.
The Tyson. I think it's funny he said she was live streaming because she wasn't live streaming. I was live streaming, but her box was like just like it is now the whole time. She turned the camera on once and showed the EMT ambulance, not the fire truck. She showed an ambulance. That's all she
And not
showed.
any person. You couldn't see any person.
You
It
couldn't
was
see
just
shit
lights.
but flashing lights. And she wasn't even at the house. She was down the street looking at the flashing lights. She was not live streaming nothing outside the front of that house. And I will make sure that this live gets downloaded so she can have it in case she needs it.
Yeah, and then she turned the camera back off and was on mute.
And you are all my witness that when I was going to speak with the EMT and Aaron decided that he was going to start screaming and yelling and acting like a complete fucking buffoon, I had you all on mute. None of you knew that happened until after the fact when I was driving away is when I came on and I said what I said.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And that's when I
100%.
was kind of a little, I wasn't yelling because I was in the car and I would never do that
You
to
were
these lovely
emotional. You
ladies.
were emotional about it. Yeah, for
Oh, for
sure.
sure. But I was definitely very loud and stern, but I wasn't yelling because I didn't blow out anyone's eardrums because I'm sure you guys would have said, "Hey, darling, can you
Calm
keep it down a
down.
little bit?" You know, but
We just told you, calm down, bring it down a notch. It's
yeah,
okay.
but that never came out because guess
No.
what, Aaron? I might have gotten loud and I might have gotten passionate because I feel that there were a lot of people that were feeling the same emotions that I was feeling at that given time. And yeah, that's the only time that I ever said anything. I didn't
You
show you. I
repeated.
very well could have put on my camera and I could have showed you for all of TikTok glory. But guess what? I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm not like you. I'm not like Gabby.
Yeah, no, you weren't out of line. And no, you didn't show them.
My thing is if they were so concerned about it, there was a whole ass EMT there that could have called or dispatched a unit out there,
Yeah.
and he could have gave them the tag numbers, and she could have a deputy knocking on her door right now, and she could be telling this to the deputy. They're not concerned. If he was concerned, they would have reported it right then and there. They literally had county officials there already.
And mind you, they live like 2 blocks from the Cape Coral Police Department, so I would have gotten picked up quite quickly if he had my said tag number and had a description of my vehicle and was so concerned that I was there for any other reason than to make a complaint on a wellness of a child.
Somebody's got to look out for that kid because we all damn well know that Karen is not.
And I will
The
stick
full
up for any kid. I don't care if it's Cam, Chloe, or little Susie down the fucking road. If they are close to me and I see something is happening and I can do something about it, you're damn fucking right. I will speak up and I will say anything about any fucking child, period. And the act that went on tonight of I don't know how much you're supposed to have. Yeah, you're right. That hit me hard because let me tell you what, as a parent, I will never allow my child to have anybody in their life give them, I don't care if it's over the fucking counter or prescription, it does not matter. They are not going to give them anything if they don't know the dosage that they're supposed to have and if they are so inebriated that they don't even know what the fuck they took.
Exactly. Mirror on the wall, I'm glad you're in here. It was said tonight, I'm not sure if you were watching. Karen made it clear tonight that she takes Chloe's phone away. What was it, Feisty? At 7 or 7:30.
Yes, it goes in her room at 7:30. Chloe does not have access to her phone after 7 or 7:30. So I do believe Karen may or may not have told on herself with the prank calling from Chloe's phone.
So just a heads up. Not sure if that live will be downloaded
You know
on
what's funny to me,
any
Michelle?
of the YouTube pages or not.
You know what's so funny to me? Now that I forgot all about that. I'm just let you in the box, Mirror. That when Mirror and them did that live talking about that over there, Karen never addressed it. She never said a word about it, right? But when we were kind of bored earlier today in between live streams, I brought it up, just, asking Karen questions. And now all of a sudden she addressed it this evening. So why
Well,
didn't she address it for the people that were like, wanted to know for real?
well, I was over there in the comments adding her, and she was replying to me at the time.
Oh, were you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get more screenshots tomorrow. The person who wasn't sleeping, it's 2 a.m. But I'm gonna get more screenshots tomorrow to further prove that that is one of the phone numbers that was given to her by Karen to send via Venmo for the when it was called back. It was her name and her voice on the voicemail. So if she does take it away, which it was a weekend night, so she probably had it on the weekend night. School night, I could understand it being in her room, sure, maybe. But if that's the case, then that means you were prank calling and messing with somebody on your child's phone, which is really fucking weird behavior.
I wouldn't put it
Yeah.
past her though.
I wouldn't put it past her either.
I don't know who it was that she was messaging and prank calling, and I don't know if I'm assuming Chloe and Karen are no longer in the Girl Scouts.
No, as far as I know, I believe that's why she never received her cookies, is because that was around the time she ordered them, around the time that Karen flashed everybody, and then said that apparently Chloe didn't want to be in Girl Scouts anymore all of a sudden.
Oh, so she pulled her kid out of Girl Scouts because she knew she fucked up on the internet and people had probably already contacted the Girl Scouts. So instead of being a woman and facing it, she just made it Chloe's idea not to go back.
Yeah, or they decided that she shouldn't be like head of a group anymore, and so because she got kicked out, she made Chloe quit. Yeah, I had that kind of feeling because Chloe was really excited from what I could see about the Girl Scouts and talking about it, so I was really shocked when she came and tried to say that she didn't want to be a part of it anymore.
Yeah, it wasn't fast paced enough. Chloe wanted to do sports.
Can I block that person?
Yes, please.
Can I ask? Can you get a box and ask me that? Feisty, why have you continued to lie when you never filed a police report on Slot and sent to the detective? I did file a police report on Slot, but no, I did not send it to the detective because it wasn't worth the $500. Okay, that's all I ever gave to Slot was $500. I don't understand why we're in here talking about a whole other human. And that's the second time you've come in here and asked that question, Slot. I'll see you in July, baby. You can talk to me in person when I'm there, okay? Thank you.
And blocked.
I
Confirmed.
promise you, you're gonna see me in July. I will be there.
I don't think it's slot. I think it has something to do with earlier.
They're gone.
Don't be wasting your wife's makeup, Lufa.
You're not using it
I
right.
want to have y'all know this is the wife doing the makeup.
It's
So,
all makeup.
just saying.
Five is cracking me up with this shit. I've been watching it. It's like some no ASMR.
I was kind of hoping he would color the Clam Slam one, but this one's good too.
Send that one to me. We'll do it.
I'm just here to tell you right now that you guys are just amazing. This is very very aesthetical, ASMR-ish.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, we're here for it, so we just want to put out good content.
Yeah. And look, it's she wanted to be famous. Now she's got people drawing renditions of her.
He's putting red eyes in there.
And y'all, this is not me. These are my hands here. All right.
Oh, the wifey's doing it.
This
She's
is-
fantastic.
Wasn't it the right?
This is the
the
lady.
right eye. The right eye. She had the
Oh,
Was
is
it
this the
right?
pink eye?
Those
Yeah,
pieces
the
are a
pink
little
eye.
too small for me, friend.
You're fantastic.
This is the pink eye. What's with the yellow face?
Oh, that's Trey. That's all. That's all him.
I don't know what color this is.
Yes, that's good. Face is
I
scary.
have an answer. She's a little jaundiced from her overdose
I
tonight.
was
She'll be all right.
I was just it was giving jaundice, so I
If
was
y'all
just
can
very
tell me what color this is, and what color this is, and what color this is, I don't understand what these are.
Are you colorblind?
No, he's mocking her earlier. She was trying to earlier on live stream, she was trying to determine the colors of the markers, and she kept putting them. What color is this? What color is this? She couldn't figure out magenta and peach and maroon, and yeah.
I need to know the name of the homeschool she did because I want to make sure nobody I have associated with children go there.
It's called Mimi's Homeschool.
Oh my God.
It was a Christian, something, like Becca or something like that, or
No,
something
Mimi's
weird.
Homeschool.
Oh.
Oh, so this is Cam's makeup before Walmart. Okay, got you. Okay.
This is Chloe's makeup, isn't it, with the line down her face?
Oh no, Cam did it. Oh no, Cam did it all over. Okay.
Yeah, no, Cam did it first, but I think it was tonight that Chloe put the whole line down her face.
Okay,
this is the Chloe look. Yeah.
Okay.
Pink eye incoming, right?
Okay. I like it.
Okay.
You're missing the big zit on her nose. We need that big zit.
Oh my gosh, that thing is a beast. It should have its own zip code.
It would go away if she'd stop picking at it and putting prescription pills beside of it.
Oh,
There it
geez.
is.
That was rough. That's rough, guys.
I mean, that's how it'd be looking though, for real.
That's how it looks.
Have a good night, Speedy.
Nose is always kind of red. Have a good night,
My
Lord.
nose would be red too if I was snorting a month's worth of
Night,
prescription.
Splitter.
Yeah, look, she came out of the bedroom. Was it today or yesterday? While she
I
was
saw
live?
you.
I think it was when the kids were in the pool. She came out of the bedroom, and I mean, as soon as she hit that corner, it was. Look, I used to do the dust. I used to do a little dust, and you know how if you've ever done it, you know what I'm talking about. You take both your fingers and you grab your nose and you do that real quick. She did that shit as she was walking out the door, and she was like, all the way down. I know, girl, you can't lie to me. You can't lie to me.
I love how you
some-
went for the white colored pencil and then switched to the brown one and now got to the black one.
I mean, she's giving her texture.
That's all for her teeth.
Yeah, Mrs. Lufa's getting it. She's
Well, obviously, in this rendition of Gabi, she had not been using her free TikTok sample of enamel growth toothpaste
No.
that she got.
I'm just waiting to see what color hair we're gonna get.
Oh, jeez.
I knew
Just
it was going
burn
to be
it.
a long
Just
night, y'all. I knew it was
set
going
the
to be a
paper
long
on
night.
fire.
Hey, listen, you did say this was gonna be a coloring live, but you know, I didn't think I would enjoy watching somebody color so much. I think you guys need to get some TikTok markers.
You're getting hollered by the wifey.
I know, wifey, why are you awake? What the hell? Am I being tagged? Am I being paged somewhere? Am I being yelled at somewhere? Are you requesting a box?
I get a box,
Oh,
girl. Come on, friend. Come
no,
on, wife.
she can't. Not on this account.
Well, go grab your other account. Have you been drinking? I like it when you've been drinking.
No, she better not be.
If you're tipsy, grab a box, girl.
She best not be.
I think the real question is, what color hair do y'all want her to have?
You're going to have to set it on fire because it's fried. Like, there's no color for fried. You have to burn it.
I mean, I'm not very artistic, but I feel like we can get like a flame look, perhaps.
I think this is 2025 Rembrandt we're looking at here. What the fuck you talking about? You're not artistic. You're gonna win a freaking Oscar.
Oh no, we have a request in the chat. It needs to look greasy.
How do you?
So
Okay. I gotta.
All right, we'll get it colored in, and then
color it in, and then grab some body oil real quick and just
yeah,
smear it on.
we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out.
We believe in you,
All right,
guys.
all right. Hang tight, hang tight.
Yeah,
Look at this. Man, now I'm invested. God damn it.
she did
I know,
love
right?
the Monique blonde look.
Gosh,
Right,
that was so
Maddie? I
off.
took a nap though.
It was a bit orange. Grabbed a
She
body
was
oil. We're gonna just need you to
feeling herself with that blonde.
slap some Crisco on there.
She was feeling herself with that blonde. I really like how Miss Five up there is like aggressively.
They must do everything aggressive in that house. He
It's
aggressively
so
uses the
aggressive.
the loofah.
But
All
you
right,
can see how she feels about her hair with this aggressive
we
coloring.
I gotta say we are not G. We do not do things aggressively. The only aggression that's coming out right now is my aggression and her aggression towards that one right there. Right.
This is funny.
I've gotten banned so many times. It's unbelievable.
Okay,
And this is
so
the
at
only.
the risk of me getting banned, you just told us the other night that you aggressively use your loofah in the shower, sir. So I'm not trying to sit here and think that you're thinking of Gabby while you aggressively use your loofah. If she's the only thing that makes you aggressive, I can't picture it, homie. I can't picture it.
This is Mr. and Mrs. Loofah up in here, and you guys are aggressively coloring.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You can tell that she's like, the roots are so dark and aggressive.
I gave her what the fuck lines on the side of her face. Look at them deep rooted wrinkles on the side of that's what TikTok will do to you, Gabby. Look at them wrinkles she gave her. You're doing
Best
such a
thing
good job,
ever.
Miss Five.
This is the best thing ever. This shit
Oh,
is
not the
hilarious.
sleepy bags, not the shop vac guys. No way.
I think you need a pencil sharpener. No?
Look, Michelle's gonna go on Amazon and order you guys markers and
No.
sharpens.
No, I do. I
Fine.
do need one. I don't have one though.
It's
Oh
okay.
gosh.
That is very aggressive.
Well,
I told you.
it's made me like her. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to like draw on this thing. Let's see how long.
Let's go with markers.
All
All right, now we gotta blend some blonde down in there.
Here you go.
And then some red at the tips and orange.
I got the fancy look. Listen, y'all.
Hey, I saw your markers today.
Lauren, when
I saw those markers.
as soon as I got up this morning and I went on, to check my notifications or whatever, that girl was on there straight up fucking dry begging. And then in the middle of dry begging for it, she applied for a free sample of the markers on TikTok. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I fell into that woman that she's talking about, them coloring lives over there. I fell into that woman's live after I had my knee surgery. So I've had them markers and stuff for a hot minute, but it was just the level of petty that hit me this morning.
I've never seen her before.
See,
actually,
honestly, I really never knew how to express that, what I felt. But when you said the level of petty, I felt that. I was like, that's exactly what this is.
Yes.
That's exactly what this is.
Look, we've done something
the
very
money
similar to
for
this
him?
before. I can't go into my closet and get them out, but if I can remember, I'll do it tomorrow. But when we were going through the HP days, one of my old friends opened up a whole T-shirt business and made T-shirts.
Hold it while I reset.
She used that T-shirt business against a bitch in court for a restraining order, and it wasn't even mine.
Excuse me while I reset.
Yeah, it wasn't even my
It didn't
business.
have her face on it.
Yeah.
It didn't even have her face on it though. Remember, it was like a mannequin face from Target.
It was that freaking Janice freaking
Yeah.
well, that
From
one
the-
was, but the Men, Miners, and Muppets was the freaking Janice chick from the Muppets.
Yeah.
The other
No
one
face,
just
no
had
case tab. No face, no case, bitch. No face, no case.
Yeah, see, yep, French fried hair knows it. No face, no case. Oh, there we go. Blending down the brown. There we go.
She's an artist, y'all. Look at this. I think that this right here belongs in the museum.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you get down to the bottom? It's got to be the ugly blonde. Oh, this is rough. Oh, yeah, there we go.
I think markers is where it's at.
Yeah, I think the markers definitely is where it's at.
It makes it look greasy. What was the occupation she claimed today? A manager?
A store manager?
That's what it
Girl,
was.
look, she said she was a key holder
Oh, a key holder.
for Forever 21.
Oh, shit, that's right. Forever 21.
Listen here. I have bought so much shit from Forever 21 because of my daughters. There is no way on God's little green earth that bitch was ever an employee. They wouldn't even let her clean their trash cans. Okay? I'm just saying.
She has a hell of a resume for 32 years old.
She was telling Aaron tonight that she was a manager and had all kinds of employees and she knows how to, and they lost their badges all the time and this is how they did this. And I was like,
Wait, what?
yeah.
Wifey, what did you say? No. She was an all-star softball player, y'all.
Yeah,
No, she was a
yeah,
six. That's
that's when
back
she
when
was
she was
outside.
that's what she was synchronized swimming. You need to catch up. We're talking
No,
about
no,
No.
no, no. She said earlier today she was outside with Cam when she brought that little fucking plastic bat out there and she told Cam that she was an all-star softball player.
fucking
She
Oh my
said that
shit.
god.
today when she was
No.
outside
Was that
after
before
Cam got home from
karate?
school.
Was that before karate and after synchronized swimming, or before she was a cheerleader and after she was a vet tech?
Oh,
Which
for
which one
fuck's
is it?
sakes. I don't know.
Oh
Pick your
man,
pick.
Miss Five done changed from crayons to markers. We're in business now. Look, she said
She
fuck
was a
this.
cosmetologist at one point in time too. When everybody was talking shit about her hair, she said it was done right. She knows she was a cosmetologist.
Yeah, oh, her employees lost stuff all the time and she didn't get mad.
Yeah, so Aaron needed to, he
You know
needed
what I don't
to,
understand? I don't believe that, Gabby, because I know you in here listening and your little freaking, or Aaron is. I
oh,
don't
wait, she
believe you can
posted a
get mad
video?
at your employee. You get
On
mad
what
at
account?
Cameron for losing shit. So how did
She
you not
posted,
get mad at your freaking employees?
hold on, I gotta
I
go
don't know.
check out a video she posted 25 minutes ago.
Oh wait.
All right, you guys. Here is my side of my story. There's probably gonna be lots of videos. Please don't believe everything you see
She's
out
live.
there,
Where?
because I'm here to tell you.
On what?
Oh no, never mind. It was showing she was live. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Important video message
All right, you
regarding like
guys. Here is my side of my story. There's probably gonna be.
I'm just gonna play the sound because she's sitting in the dark. Hold on, Michelle, I've got it. Damn it, I had it. I just closed it on accident. Hold on, I'll play it. She's sitting in the dark and it says my something about Lexapro. Hold on. I can't believe I'm still awake, but I did take a nap today, so.
A long ass nap.
All right, you guys. Here is my side of my story. There's probably gonna be lots of videos. Please don't believe everything you see out there, because I'm here to tell you exactly what happened. It was about the medication. So I take Lexapro from my psychiatrist. I was starting out as 5 milligrams, 10 milligrams, and 5, 10, and now I'm on 15. 15 unfortunately does not come in one pill. So it's 5 and a 10 separately. So I usually take my Lexapro at nighttime. So I thought I had the 5 milligrams in my purse, and so I just went into my purse, grabbed the 3 because 3 times 5 is 15.
Can you
So
pause it?
instead of
Hold
the
on.
5 milligrams, unfortunately, it was the 10. So it was the
But the chat knows that she went to the underneath of the cabinet and grabbed the pills from underneath the cabinet.
I'm
Continue.
only assuming she's keeping her purse under the cabinet.
No, she grabbed a container out.
Oh, well, see,
Go ahead.
I missed it. I was asleep at that point.
30.
No, this was
It
tonight.
was a mistake. It was
I
not
didn't see her
on
take
purpose.
when I came in
I'm
is when
probably
she
gonna
was
get
giving
pills
Chloe the
off
medicine.
so that won't happen again. I felt very, very tired, and it hit me pretty bad. I'm doing better. Drink lots of water. So I did. So I just wanted to come on here and just tell you my side of the story because I know exactly what these haters are going to do, and they're going to twist it and make it something that it's not. And for the Chloe situation, Chloe's meds were in a container prescribed by her doctor, and it was the correct dosage of what she should be taking that night. I did not give her anything, and nor will I ever do that. So these rumors needs to stop. I just wanted to come on here and just tell you guys my story. So there's that. It was an honest mistake about my Lexapro, but we gotta be more careful next time. But I feel a lot better. So peace out. Bye.
I'm sorry.
Peace out.
Listen, you wouldn't. This is insanity. She took her sleeping medicine, the Hydro, right? Then she took too much of the Lexapro, okay? On top of drinking, all right? Supposedly, that's what has happened. She would not be awake right now if that was the case. She's not. She's not feeling better. You understand what I'm saying to you? If she took that much medicine on top of the drinking, she would not be awake right now.
I know.
Not only that, but clearly that means she's not taking it as prescribed, because remember, she went to the pharmacy and they only gave her a 5 milligram bottle, and she had to go back and they were like, oh, we also have a 10, which means she should be taking 1 10 and 1 5, so she's taking 15s. Why would she be taking 3 5s? Because then you're messing up the count for the 10s.
I mean, you got a good point there. You got a point
Right.
there.
So if you have the 10s and you have the 5s, then why aren't you taking it like it's meant to be taken? 1 10 and 1 5.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, that doesn't even make any sense. That means you're not even reading a bottle and taking them as prescribed like you're supposed to, because that's why they would give you a 10 and a 5, because they don't make a 15.
I don't think she was having. I don't think that she was having. Somebody in chat just said that they take more and they don't overdose. I don't think she was having an episode at all. I don't think that there was anything wrong with her at all. And she gets like this every single time the heat gets turned up over there on her, and she's been taking it all day long, all day. And then to add it on top of it, she was drinking. So I think she may have got a little too intoxicated, but them pills didn't do to her what she wants people to think they did to her. And she scared Aaron, or Aaron is a part of the plot, and he called 911 and had him come out there. I feel like she may have scared him because she's done this before. When she fell out in the kitchen the other night, remember? And she was, she did the whole fork across her throat bullshit. He came in there with real concern for her.
Hi, friends. Me with another screen recording.
Hey, where's my hydroxyzine? Did you take it?
Notice she's bending down. There's the pills. Lid. And into the purse they go.
Oh, the purse?
She took them
There's the
out from
purse.
under the cabinet and then put them in her purse.
And now the purse is being dug through and closed up.
Whatever. Fuck it, stupid
So why
shit.
is she keeping Lexapro in the bottom of her kitchen cabinet? There's a container of pills in the bottom of her kitchen cabinet, readily available to a 4-year-old. I made that report to CPS because I'm about willing to bet you that CPS doesn't know that there's freaking prescription drugs on the bottom cabinet in that kitchen. I'm willing to bet it.
But I mean, who keeps pills in the bottom of their cabinet? Like, why wouldn't you put those in the very top of your you keep vitamins up top. Why would you keep medication that would harm your child down below? Like, that makes no sense whatsoever.
Emily, I was just telling Emma earlier about what happened to my son when he was 2 years old. He got into a bottle, a prescription bottle, sure did. It almost killed him.
I also just Googled ODing on Lexapro, and there was something about they did like a clinical study, and somebody, during that clinical study, they had somebody take as much as 600 milligrams, and there was no lethal side effects. So I'm calling BS on her bullshit tonight too.
That's what somebody in her chat said, that it was
Mm-hmm.
damn near impossible to OD on Lexapro.
Yeah,
Yep.
So,
if you Google like, what's I can't remember what I put in, like something like, how much do you need to take to fill up this article? And I can send it to you, Feisty, if you want, but
Oh, I'm
I
good. You
can't.
don't have to send me none of that mess. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm not as vested. I'm not making no phone calls to nobody because I've made my phone calls and I get very argumentative with these people. I'm very passionate. And when I see something and they're just like sweeping it under the rug, I can become problematic for them. And I'm not talking about Gabby, I'm talking about these officials. So I choose to step back
Mm-hmm.
because Cameron is not the only child in the state of Florida that they fail on a daily basis. And when it happens, God forbid, but when it does, it's going to be on them, not me, because I seen something, said something. They should have done their fucking job. Every time they've gone in there, she has talked her way out of it. And these people, unfortunately, are so they've got such a huge caseload on them that they're not paying attention. And she gets away with it every single time. So from here on out, I will watch, I will bring awareness to it, I will talk my shit because I know they're
Okay.
feeling those kids.
Yeah, and they've been there. And I don't know if you know about the situation that happened. I think it was in November, I believe, because it was right before his birthday. When now this is all according to her, is they showed up, they asked, they said that they had reports that he had marks on his body, and they wanted her to take him to like their doctor or whatever to get him checked out.
Spread.
And
Hold on, here, hold on,
yep.
Mary, hold on, baby. Spread, honey. Were you in here a little while ago when I played your recording? Were you? You weren't. Too bad. Bye, bitch. Go make another account, weirdo. Go.
Yeah, so and they allegedly want to count her medicine. And then she tried to play out that she refused and she didn't want to do it. She wouldn't take them because she's not going to do it, comply with them. She's going to take him to his own doctor or whatever. And then she tried to portray out to everybody that she apparently flushed her medicine because she thought she was pregnant, which I thought was very interesting earlier when she was trying to talk about why can't I just get pregnant, because according to her, she's been pregnant twice in the last 6 months. I thought that was interesting. And so yeah, she refused that, and then according to her, Amazon wish list for him.
that is all That is all
That's
true.
that's a
What
mouthful right there.
he was talking about says the standard initial dose for Lexapro, regardless of age, is typically 10 milligrams once daily. As clinical trials, though, overdose symptoms were reported in cases where participants consumed dosages as high as 600 milligrams of Lexapro. Although no lethal effects were observed, the potential for overdose can vary based on a variety of factors.
Yeah, we just listened to it. Disaster.
Yeah, no, I don't know what Erin was reading, but I'm sure the combination of all the things that she was taking throughout the course of the day, plus tonight, plus the alcohol, yeah, she was probably feeling some type of way. But I do think it was a combination of she didn't want to take care of the animals and Chloe.
Well, that's what I think. She didn't want to take care of the animals and Chloe, and
and and the fact that her and Aaron fought. She doesn't want to help Aaron find his badge. He was yelling at her. He made an ass out of himself tonight on the live. She lost the singing competition. Um, just all the things. Like,
The Danny situation,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, and I
it
was
just
gonna say with Danny being in the hospital and Danny getting all that attention, her chat was flooded earlier with "How's Danny? What's going on with Danny? Danny, Danny, Danny," and it drove her nuts.
exactly. So the attention wasn't on her, and that was that.
Gabby decided that she forgot to take her Lexapro tonight, and she took 3 pills really fast that she claimed was out of her purse, but really it was under her counter. And instead of taking 3 5 milligram pills, she took 3 10 milligram pills, and then instantly felt dizzy and instantly was having a whole OD moment. Aaron called an ambulance. They came. The whole episode lasted 5 minutes, and she was back on live crying the blues about all the
And she was
haters.
perfectly fine. And
Mm-hmm.
our content person up here in the box is she's a carries a, what do you have? I always forget what it's called. She
Oh,
has a
my
press
press
badge.
pass.
She has a press pass. So she was on scene.
But I also
Aaron,
stayed on a public road.
yeah, she's on a public road. Aaron threw a whole ass fit, made a whole ass scene, and here we are.
And my whole main thing, too, just so everyone knows, my whole main thing for going there was we heard Gabby say to Chloe that she wasn't sure in regards to medication that she was supposed to take, that she didn't know if she was supposed to take a whole one or a half a one. And at this time, she was completely inebriated, not only on her medication, but also on alcohol and God knows what else, that I was very concerned for that child and not knowing what she was giving her for medication. That was my whole main purpose of going to that area, to make sure that the EMTs knew that there was also a child there that quite possibly could have been given medication that was not for her and not the correct dosage.
Yes, Karen.
Fuck. You
Jesus.
you're busy as hell. And this is the account where you're going in people's inboxes and asking for fucking money. This is this account in here that's under the Alpha Gone Wild one, y'all. This is not Danny. That is Spread Love, and I have proof that she messages people from that account asking for money for groceries. That's
Mm-hmm.
like so many freaking accounts that you've come in here all night. Your bean must be tired from flicking it all night. You bean flicking ass bitch. Will you stop? Will you stop? You must have you love to hear a day. Excuse me talk. Are you really enjoying Miss Five up here in this coloring? Look at her. Look at this beautiful picture of your bestie. It's so beautiful. Oh, don't turn it. I'm trying to show it off. It's all about me. Look at there.
Oh, I love the addition to the sunflower too.
You know
That it's
what you
all
should
about
do?
me.
You know
It's
what you
cute.
should do, Michelle Fisher from out of Missouri? You should go over to Gabby's house and get some Mucinex. Maybe you get your head out of your ass. And y'all can get matching tattoos while you're at it.
And then go have some rotisserie chicken.
You said it right.
I know. I don't know how she says it. I try so hard to say it wrong and I can't. I don't even know how she says it.
I don't know.
We can ask Scruffles. Scruffles might know.
Look, don't talk about that one eyebrow off. She was having her Britney Spears moment, and that's where she started. Rotisserie.
Myokinex, yeah.
Oh, it's a wisteria chicken.
Right, Billboard baddies? Wisteria.
That's it.
Well, they played Jumanji.
What are you talking about? A meat thermometer and a pre-cooked steak? What the hell?
Oh yeah, she put a meat thermometer in a pre-cooked steak.
Wait, what? I missed that
Oh.
chapter.
The steak was pre-cooked.
Wait, who buys a pre-cooked steak?
Well, I think it was the fajitas, wasn't it, Mandy? Or Maddie?
Wait, what? What?
Yeah.
The meat was pre-cooked?
Yes, and she fajitas. It was. She had fajitas, and the meat is pre-cooked, just like chicken nuggets are pre-cooked. Well,
That's
she
just
was
gross. Nicole, you know you're in the box.
She was checking the temperature of the pre-cooked steak to make sure it was safe to eat.
Hey, Nicole.
Nicole, you know you're in the box. No, bye.
Tell Dave I said hey. Who said
They're out.
greasy hair?
Greasy. Yes. That's a request from my Billboard baddies.
Like how greasy?
Like greasy. Like Abby Lauren greasy. Oh my God.
That's it.
Okay, that's a bit.
Man,
That's
if that's
greasy.
not some of the best blending I have ever seen.
Is it?
Listen, I just never understand how greasy we're talking. That's it.
Don't waste all that. Fucking olive oil ain't cheap, dude. Don't do.
I think you
This
got
is
it.
Costco olive oil. It is pretty cheap.
All right, that about did it.
We good?
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
We can move on. Move on to the next one.
I think that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Can you mail it to me so I can put it on my refrigerator?
Done. Done.
I mean, I was thinking Crisco, but I mean, yeah, you did it.
She lives in Florida. The Crisco melted.
I mean, I didn't want them to waste the good shit, but I mean,
That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. I think we should market these things to kindergarten classes.
Stripping.
Wow.
Oh.
I think that's amazing.
That sums it about up.
Hold on. Let me.
Because she don't shower.
Wait,
so.
let's everybody get your screenshots.
Easy, draw me, Jack, like one of your French girls. Easy.
That's perfect.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
You guys did so good. Wait, did somebody turn the comments off, or did I do that?
I did because I was getting screenshots. I want a screenshot.
You guys did so good.
Man, Picasso, y'all. Y'all show Mr. and Mrs. Five some love in the chat. That was totally worth staying up past fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. Make sure y'all are giving them a follow.
She said, I think we should send that to her in her next order of apples. Billboard Patty.
Oh, Vicky, you're 10,000 words right now.
Hey, can you send me the Clam Slam one?
I have to do it. Hold on.
You can probably just send it through Discord, but I feel like that's a good one, right?
Yeah, make sure you add the flies to the Clam Slam one. I think the flies need to make an appearance.
Wait, are you guys Discord friends? How are you guys Discord friends? What?
What are you talking about?
The fuck? Is there like a secret Discord?
No, actually, no, it's not. I was trying to get some information.
It's like leaking everywhere now.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
You
Gabby's
told on
leaking.
yourself.
G's leaking.
I have a question,
Ew.
Five.
Yes, ma'am.
Are those the discharge papers?
Happy
They
birthday.
are.
Oh, stop
Oh.
it.
They are. How'd you know that?
It was a
Because it's
little.
leaking.
It was leaking. Did that? Is that right after she got done dancing to the pony?
It was rhetorical, but yes.
Oh God, that was
Check your
awful.
check Discord, friend.
It's organic.
Bless it. God bless it.
Oh God, the pony dance.
Hold on, y'all. Let me clean up this mess.
I got it.
Look,
Well,
girl,
at
look,
least
she's
he
showing her discharge. Well, y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all.
God damn it. Spicy, you got it. You got it. That's what I'm talking about.
That is not enough paper towels. Have you guys learned nothing from Gabby?
You guys did not use the whole roll.
Yeah.
Lord, y'all,
Don't
you know
waste them.
what?
Don't waste them.
Five.
Paper towels aren't expensive.
We can't be talking about Discords no more because as soon as somebody says something about us talking to Discord, where's it at? Is there a big Discord? Where can we get a Discord?
No, it's not even like that. I literally
It's not that
asked
serious.
one question.
I was helping him out with TikTok Studio, y'all.
Yeah, it was literally about TikTok Studio.
Mm-hmm.
There's no secret Discord.
I'm just teasing.
I am not that important, I promise.
Uh-huh. That's okay.
I don't know. You're pretty important, but I'm just saying. I'm learning how to use Discord, but I don't do big Discord groups. People get messy. People get messy.
Okay.
Oh my God, Michelle! I will add you to mine and Five's freaking Discord chat. Okay?
No, I don't want to be a part of that.
Yes, you do.
Nope.
Yes, you do, because you're the one that helped me get my followers, so maybe you can help him. You reached out to the wrong one, Five. You reached out to the wrong one. I've got 4 box requests in. If you are in the request,
sorry,
I'm pathetic. You're pathetic because you keep coming in here.
Aw, thank you.
I like your profile picture though. Is that an L for lose or lose or see you?
Bored tonight.
Was that Gabby? Was that you or is that Aaron? Aaron, you've been calling your old lady pathetic for the past couple of days, and I could not.
Who was that?
It's lovely. She needs some car makes.
She look rough in that one.
Are you bored tonight?
I sent you more than that, didn't I?
I don't know.
Let me check.
Could be.
How are you printing them off so fast?
I printed them things just as soon as I saved them to my phone. She has Victoria. I've got Chester.
Oh, I like that one.
That's pretty good.
That one's beautiful.
I'll probably frame this one.
Yeah, I like that one.
You should frame all of them and use them as backgrounds when you stream her.
I'll probably
idea.
I'll probably hang it in my office at work.
Oh my God.
You know what, Five? I'm gonna tell you, I love your level of petty because my best friend Jessica is a very good painter. She paints things, and there, HP's story back in the day was getting, the chicken truck incident or whatever, and she painted me the chicken truck incident. And I promise you, it hung in my office. I had one of my other old friends did me out. It was called HP was sending out cease and desist, kind of like Gabby was, But instead of it being a cease and desist, it was a seasoned and desist. It was fucking fantastic, and it's actually in a black frame, packed right now. But I hang all my stuff. I love it.
Honestly, that's impressive. And honestly, I didn't know that I was this petty until this happened. Like, this is like new territory for me. Like,
well, it's a good release. You're not talking shit. You're just coloring.
Yeah,
make sure that you
because every time I talk
sign
shit,
the bottom.
I get nannied.
Sign the bottom of those. Sign the
It
bottom
might
of
be
your
worth
work.
something one day.
Yeah, your
Absolutely.
artwork. You have to sign the bottom of those. Those are your artwork.
It's a little.
9 at 5.
It's more the misses, but it's a little me too. It's a little me.
Well, then both of you do it. That's okay.
Oh yeah,
You just have to make sure you sign it because that's your artwork. We don't want no one to steal that.
Listen, if y'all want copies, just let me know.
I do. I want a copy, especially of that one.
Yeah, we'll send it
because
out.
he's my new best friend.
There, Smile. We all discover our level of pettiness at different times in life.
I didn't even know that I was this way. Like, I didn't know the words for it. I knew that I was like this the last few years with her, but like now that I can like put words to it, it makes sense.
I just think it's beautiful. Evelyn, we might do one on Sunday.
I love how you called her Evelyn when it's evil out.
Is that what it is? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was having a Gabi moment. We've been talking about her all day, and she must have gotten into my brain.
That was very sweet, though. I was like not seeing the bad in people. It was very genuine.
Here I was looking
so
for
cute.
something and scrolled right on out.
You know what?
I could have swore I just sent you better pictures than that to that Discord.
I know. I need to look. Hold on. Hang tight.
Oh, not the Discord, the discharge paper right there on her mouth. Have some respect. You put it on her mouth.
That was great. It like plopped down right in the right spot.
Oh, not the roach. Look what you've done to her. Oh my God.
Those are her buddies. She names them.
Wow.
And the spider.
Like this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at, y'all.
He got banned. He got banned a lot tonight, so this is his.
I didn't mean to laugh so loud in y'all's ear. That shit was funny as fuck.
Listen, y'all, my levels, they're up there right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is me getting it out.
There's a snake in there. Yeah, you got Karen. Look at old Smelly Melly. She's a little tipsy too. She's upside down right now. But fix Mel. Give Mel a break now. Come on now. She had to go change her account name and everything. What the hell does Mel have crawling all over her? Are those bed bugs? Are those spots on that snake?
Yeah, it kind of looks like that.
Look, Karen's over there with the roaches. Five, get Cam out the bag. Get him out the bag. We done had one of them incidences before, and we need to get Cam out the bag, bro. Gabi and Aaron and none of y'all motherfuckers are watching that baby over there playing that bag. This is why people are making phone calls. We done witnessed it again. None of y'all are watching him.
I had no idea I had this much ticky tacky. Like, this is a good day.
My stomach hurts.
This is great.
I sure hope my husband don't want to do nothing today because
we're all gonna be done for. Nope.
I don't know. You know, when she's got that filter turned on, her haircut did kind of look cute yesterday. But the filter had it all smoothed out, so you couldn't see the fried edges. So I mean, the filter made it look really nice. Everybody's like, "Oh, that's a great haircut." It was with the filter on, but this morning, I'm sorry, I can't. The way it was parted and like laying down like it was, she looked like a penis wearing a wig. She really did. I mean, I was like, the extender put a wig on. She just looked like a penis.
Oh shit. I quit.
Don't get mad, G. HP used to make fun of me because I sleep back here all the time. I got called all kinds of names. Shot back eyes, all kinds of shit. That's what she lying. Don't drop your ball. Don't do that. That's a party foul.
I feel you.
The Fearless Streamer Starter Kit. Man, that's a lot to say. Say that 10 times. You're dying at work, girl. Look, if HP was still around, she'd be calling the hospital. Do you know she's on TikTok while she's supposed to be saving lives? She be over there
Put some
screenshotting your
backs on the
badge, all
chair.
kinds of shit. She be on the phone with the director.
Fat chance. I'm gonna take like 37 naps today.
You're the supervisor. Oh, you're the boss. You just snorted. Can I ask you a question, night nurse? Do your chairs at your hospital have backs?
How many major specialists do you have in your hospital? Do they do, what was it? Tendon, what was it?
A triple bypass.
No, it was a, fuck. It was a, artery dissection in the hallway. Was that it? I think it was an